Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazoo here, and welcome to episode 78 of Skill into Glory. And we're gonna start off by going into the first game of this episode, where we come up against a nice looking Brazilian skill team with 3 5-star skillers as well. And it's actually my opponent starting off quite early with Ronaldinho with some skill moves as well. And he gets himself the goal to make it 1-0 in his favor. But then in the 11th minute already, we got Matheus Fernandes on the ball, cuts inside. And we score a nice goal there to make it 1-1 and get ourselves back into the game. Then 29th minute, it is Memphis Depay there on the ball on some skill moves as well. Trying to reach for the near post, but his goalkeeper just saved it. Then we're already into the second half in the 78th minute. It is Matheus Fernandes there once again on the ball, cutting inside with a lovely ball roll drag back. And again, he finished it off with his weak foot to make it 2-1 in our favor. And finally give us a lead in this game. Then 84th minute, we were actually very close to actually get his hat-trick completed in this game, but his goalkeeper saved it, and that is how the game ended. So we end up winning 2-1. We scored some okay goals with Fernandes, I think, and we move on, and will be the second game of this episode. Well, we come up against a team in the 4-3-2-1 formation with actually Cristiano Ronaldo as a striker, pretty much a La Liga side, and it's my opponent once again also in this game starting off. We try to control it there with our defender, but then he picks it up with Ronaldo and hits the post there, so a very big chance there from my opponent in the 16th minute already. But then 27th minute, we went with some skimmers with Wellington Silva, and we all of a sudden picked up a penalty. So it is of course Fernandes who steps up for it, and he gets himself another goal to make it 1-0 in our favor. Then we move on into the second half. It is Depay there on the ball with some step overs to a lovely ball roll drag back to sort of a fake shot, I guess. How you put it into the far corner to make it 2-0 and extend the lead in this game. A great goal there from Depay, who gets ourselves in more of a comfortable position. Then in the 86th minute, he gets another chance there with Ronaldo, beats two of my defenders there, tries to go for a shot at the near post as well, but a great save from Howard who keeps us into the game, and that is pretty much how the game ended. So yeah, we end up winning 2-0 overall. A pretty boring game. Stats wise, I think it was only 2 shots for us and only 1 for my opponent, so overall it was a pretty boring game. Then we move on to the third game of this episode, where we come up against this sort of a hybrid team in the false 9 formation with some Syria, Bundesliga and also Barclays Premier League players in his squad. And we start things off with some awesome skill moves there from Wellington Silva. Could have been a really nice goal, but the shot was really bad. And in 19th minute, again Silva on the ball, and this time we actually do pick up a penalty. I wasn't really too sure if it was a penalty, but we step up for it with Fernandes, and we do convert it into a goal to make it 1-0 and also pick up another goal with him. Now from a free kick with Depay, we hit the post, very unlucky there, could have been a nice goal as well. And you can see from the halftime stats, we were absolutely dominating. My opponent didn't already create a single thing in the first half, and then 3 minutes or something into the second half, he got his first chance there, plays it off through to Perisic. I could have gone with a slide tackle or something, but then I probably would have risked a red card and also a penalty, and yeah, he finished it off at the near post to make it 1-1 and get himself a goal back. Then in the 75th minute or so, I decided to make 3 changes, bring on Kishna, Shikawi and also Karesma. And we start off with Shikawi, a lovely Bergkamp flick to a volley, could have been a really nice goal. Then we move on 81st minute, we have Kishna on the ball with some skill moves, trying to get a goal with him, but this time the goalkeeper actually saved it. But we still have the ball there with Matheus Fernandes with some really nice skill moves. We beat 2 defenders in a row. We keep going with the skill moves, trying out the shot there from just outside the box, but his goalkeeper saved it once again. Then 84th minute, we picked up a corner, went with a low cross there, trying to go for something fancy, but it ended up being a normal shot. Then we get a bicycle kick going where we completely failed to hit the ball, and the goalkeeper saved it again. So these were the full-time stats. You can see we were clearly dominating. We had way more chances than my opponent, but we just were unable to score, which was just so annoying. 95th minute as well, in extra time, another chance wasted, a terrible shot from Karesma. Then from that goal kick, we picked it out with Shikawi. We got past the goalkeeper, and then for an open net, we put it wide. The angle was maybe a little bit difficult, but still, I expected him to score that one. But then in the second half of extra time, we got through there with Karesma, and all I wanted to do is just get that second goal and make sure that we win the game, and that is what we eventually did. We picked up the second goal with him in the 110th minute, and yeah, that is how the game ended. So we ended up winning 2-1. We had a lot of chances, but we were just unable to score, which happens from time to time. But yeah, we move on to the final game of this episode, where we come up against a Swiss league side with also in form Yassine Shikawi as his striker. And we start things off in the 9th minute with Memphis Depay there on the wing with the skill moves. We tried to get past the defender. Eventually we cut inside there with a fake shot to a ball roll to some sort of a slide tackle shot, but I think his defender just blocked it off. Then on the counter attack in the 15th minute, he got himself a chance there as well with Mbolo, I think, his striker, which just went wide the post. Then just before halftime in the 41st minute from a corner, we went with some really nice stuff there from Wellington Silva, trying to complete that that challenge, which is the in-air skill move. Then we picked it up with Vidal. We went on a nice skill run as well, trying to go for a shot, but you can see it there as well. It literally just went wide. Could have been a nice goal. Then from a goal kick, we picked it up with Fernandes. A lovely flick there to an incredible volley. Could have been an insane goal, and actually thought for a second that it actually would go in. Would have been a really nice goal, to be honest. Then 52nd minute, again Depay on the ball, again trying to complete that challenge. This time we got past his defender though with Depay himself, cutting inside, trying out for a shot, but his defender was just in time there to actually get in our way. Then 86th minute, right before the game was about to end, we got the final chance of the game there with Wellington Silva with some step overs. Then we go with a scoop turn to a fake Rabona, to a blank up, to a volley with his weak foot, which his goalkeeper once again saved. And that is how the game ended. And you can see from the stats as well, from the final stats, we had 4 shots on target. Again, in this game as well, we were just unable to score, which was really annoying. So I decided to make some changes. Again, bring on Shikawi, Kishna, and also Quaresma to see if they can maybe do some damage for us. And we start off in the second half there of extra time with Kishna actually again trying to go at that in-air skill move, but we completely failed. You can see him doing the body feints, but not actually doing the in-air elastico. Then 111th minute, it's my opponent going on the counter-attack there with Shikawi, just trying to get past my defenders, and then all of a sudden he pushed one of my defenders down. He fell over as well, so I thought that would be like a free kick for me, but then look at this. The referee actually decided to give a red card to Opara, who seriously did nothing. I just don't understand how this was a red card. You can see it from the replay as well. What the hell did Opara do wrong? He didn't do anything. It was actually my opponent making the foul on my right back Michel. He fell over, then he fell over my defender. And then Opara gets a freaking red card. I just don't understand this game sometimes. Like, most of you probably seen this clip already, since I also uploaded it on my second channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below if you want to check it out as well. But just, this game sometimes hurts my brain. And then from a free kick, he actually scored as well in the 113th minute to give himself the lead after he didn't really create that much in this game. So I was so pissed off that I was seriously about to turn off my Xbox, but I knew that I still could create something in this game since we still had some minutes left, and then we'd probably score one of the most 8 goals I've ever scored in Ultimate Team with Quaresma in the 120th minute, which meant we had to go into a penalty shootout. But still, I just don't understand how the referee was able to give a red card to a player who didn't really do anything whatsoever. It's just an absolute joke sometimes. But yeah, you can see from the gameplay that my opponent actually missed his first 2 penalties, which gave us a very good position since we pretty much scored all of our penalties. And then the final one, we did convert that one as well, even though it was a bit laggy. We scored that final penalty, we made it 4-1, and that is how the game ended. So just a crazy game overall, especially towards the end, especially during extra time. But luckily enough, we still were able to win it. So yeah, we move on to the skillers up. You can see right there, we're currently on 11 goals with Matias Fernandes, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, hopefully in the next episode or so, we are able to complete the final challenges. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like. Would be very much appreciated. And if we can hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.